Alright guys, I'm back. I already put the bracket on the back. That was for the actual Intel. This side of my tower was actually a pain in the butt. Right here. I had to click these over all the way to the farthest point, put one in at a time, or I would have had to take the whole motherboard out. I didn't feel like doing that. And then I brought this one down, clicked it out to the edge, put it in, then I clicked it back to the middle. The middle slots where B is for the 1150 series motherboards. I put two standoffs on the other side to hold it in so I can get started. I put one standoff in. The fan's a little bit in the way. We're still going to work with it. The fan's going to be close. So here's one standoff, there's another standoff. They're supposed to be loose because when you actually bolt the bracket, the whole fan down, it pulls it up and tightens it. Let me finish with the standoffs. There's a rubber side on the bottom, and there's this screw on the top. So the screw on the top is to put the other thumb nuts right on top of it. This is a really sturdy bracket. So if I bought another one, you know, nothing's going to break. I could just use this bracket with another fan that has this kind of same design. So I have to put this pointing up, not that way, like this, in the middle slots. This is for the Intel. Okay, that's the middle. That should be lined up perfectly. Now I need to put the thumb nuts right in the top part. Put them nice and snug at first, so I don't want the bracket to move out of place. Oh, that's nice. Really snug. Much tighter. Instead of using Arctic 5 for the first time, I'm going to use a different thermal compound. I'm going to see how it works. I'm also going to try the P method, or it's just going to be a little P. Looks like really thick thermal compound. So you want to turn these things until they stop. Don't just turn them and torque them down. Okay, so I'm going to have to run this a little bit different than I normally do. Alright. I'm going to get this wired up and test it and see how it works. Give you guys a completed review on the ability of this fan. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, let's end this video with, this is the Cryorig H5a. I was able to get it running. I have it in highest mode, so the fan is on the highest setting for the CPU cooler. It runs at 20 degrees Celsius by the gadget that came with the motherboard, the actual monitoring device. It gets to as high as 30 when it's uploading, deleting, or downloading. If I upload a movie on Movie Maker, it will get as high as 40 degrees Celsius. I thought it would get to about 45 degrees Celsius, but that's what Species said. But on the actual monitoring system that came with the Gigabyte motherboard, it never gets over 40 degrees Celsius. This Cryorig H5 is amazing. It is a much better step up from the Cooler Master Hyper T2, and this has a much better mounting bracket. It's awesome. And look at that, there's still a little bit of space you can see between the CPU fan or the RAM fan. You can see right here you got the RAM fan, and then you got space right here for the cooler. We'll get right between it. See that? That's about a ½ inch space. It doesn't look like it on the camera, but that's plenty. And I had to lower the fan to sit a little bit lower. I had to make the fan sit flush to the top of this plastic of the mount, because when I put my tower door on it, the window, it touched the fan at first until I lowered it. Now the fan's lower, and the case is just perfect now. It's a 160 millimeter fan, and the thing works amazing. Alright, we're going to end the video. Thanks everybody. This one's pretty much the review. The highest I was able to get an i7 6700K Skylake processor on full load was 40 degrees Celsius. And that's in a room that is, I want to say, about 16 degrees Celsius, 18 degrees, I'm running, my temperature is 65 degrees Fahrenheit in my room. I'm really happy with the Cryorig. It's amazing. Talk to you guys later. See you in the next one.